Here's how second spectrum biometrics explain LeBron's career best three-point shooting, and please bear with me on this. This season, LeBron's shoulder orientation when gathering for catch-and-shoot three-pointers has shifted almost 7 degrees from the left to the right. His hips have shifted about 6 degrees from the left to the right since last season, allowing him to more fully square himself toward the basket. Now, both are among the biggest biometric shifts in the league among the league's volume three-point shooters. LeBron's also sped up his release on his catch-and-shoot three-point attempts by 0.18 seconds. That's the second biggest decrease in the NBA. He averaged the slowest release in the league on catch-and-shoot triples a season ago. Okay, so now I stand enlightened. Now it all comes clear to me. It makes sense. I get it. LeBron James is a biometric marvel. Keyshawn, I hope you're enlightened by these stats, but here's the question that remains. Will LeBron be able to keep making 40% of his threes come playoff time?
Yeah, I think so. If in fact this is the biometrics is the truth and this is exactly how he made these adjustments, then why would he convert back to what he did in the past? I mean, it looked like to me, I don't know, Paul, man, you're a shooter, so you would know, but it looks like to me, Skip, that his body is turned like they're saying. But I don't know, Paul, you gotta, that's your deal.
I guess that's the adjustment he made, but I think sometimes as a player, when you get older, when you lose one thing, something else picks up, and that happened for me. Like, I lost my ability to get to the basket. And I think LeBron, he doesn't get to the basket as much as he does. And so
I don't know. He's still a freight train.
Yeah, he doesn't go as much.
No.
You know, and so
he doesn't finish quite the way he used to.
Yeah,
finish.
And so that limits him to take more three-pointers. And so he's like, all right, if I'm not going to be going to the basket as much, I got to be more efficient in this category. So it uplifted his three-point shooting.
Okay.
As I got older, I was better free throw shooter because I wasn't getting the same shot attempts. So I had to make sure these count when I get these free throws.
Did you work harder on your free throws?
Yeah, I worked harder on my free throws.
Did you have any shot doctor or shooting coach?
No, I had no shot doctor.
Okay.
And so the same thing I'm seeing with James Harden. You know, he's not the explosive scorer he used to be, so he became a better passer. You know, his assists went up.
Yeah.
So great players learn how to do things as they get older, as we saw with Michael Jordan. He was explosive to the basket, and then got older, he wasn't going to the basket as much, so he went to the fadeaway.
He did.
So as you lose one thing, other things increase, and that's what I'm seeing for LeBron now. He's really good from three-point line, and so these are adjustments that you see great players make when they get up in age.
Did you ever have to work on squaring up to the basket more? Did you ever just naturally say?
No, I always was a shooter. We know LeBron wasn't a great three-point shooter. You know, we know that in history. He shot him at a 30% clip. But his ability to get to the basket isn't there anymore as much as he used to. You know, he can still do it, but now he enhanced his three-point shot. What's mind-boggling to me is that his free throws
hasn't
gone up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing, because my free throws, as I got older, I had a career year when I was like 30, when I got my mid-30s.
But your shooting percentage was basically the same, though. That went up a few years when I got better players around. It went up because I was taking less shots. Okay.
So now I was like, I got to make the most of these. So you concentrated more. Before, when you taking 18, 20 shots, and now you know you're getting the ball.
Okay.
When you know you're not getting the ball, you're like, all right, I got to be more efficient.
Uh-huh.
You know, so as he's unable to get to the basket as much, he's like, all right, I'm going to shoot more threes in practice and really lock in on shooting a higher percentage from three. And so that's what I kind of see in that.
But it seems like the last several games, he's picked his spots to shoot those threes, because the last game, who did we play last? Minnesota? Is that who? No, Golden State.
Yeah.
Golden State, he just decided he going to put his head down and going to just...
They don't have a rim protector.
He just decided, though, he was just going to put his head down and play bully ball.
Yep.
To the point, he damn near ripped open Chris Paul's shoulder.
Yeah.
He went down so hard, Chris had to, he had to make some adjustments. So I see where he can get better at it. I mean, he got better at it because he probably worked on it to some degree. But like Paul said, certain things kick in when you get older that you didn't necessarily do before. And now all of a sudden you're doing it.
Okay. So my reaction to LeBron's career best three-point shooting in year 21 is the same as LeBron's reaction was on the court right after he won his first championship. If we could see that, please.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. He's in year 21 and he finally started working on his three-point shot? Really?
Because he didn't have to.
Where were the biometrics when he was 22 or 23 or 24? It's about damn time.
He was still averaging 28 points.
He was.
Regardless.
But what if? What if he?
But I don't need to. If I can give you 28, 6, and 7, night in and night out.
I give you that, but he came into this season a career 34.5% shooter from three. Yes. 34.5. Among active players, that ranks 174th because it's not very good. No. He's way better than that. Well, his stature, his all-time greatness is way better than that. And it's a marvel that in year 21 at age 39, he figured this out. I mean, he's 40, what is he, 41 now? That's like really good.
One of the things Paul said, though, Skip, you got to listen to him now, is the guy's older. He can't blow past guys. Guys are daring him to.
I'm not seeing that much of a drop-off there. 39 looks like 29 to me.
No. When he's trying to blow past people, you could tell. If you go back and you look last year, okay, you talk about the Denver series. Yeah. He couldn't run past me. He just couldn't get past. He couldn't do it.
Yeah. And we're in an era it's more three-point driven. It's been like that for the last 5-6 years. And so he's picked it up in that area.
Okay. I give him high marks for this because I'm going to remind you, during the playoffs just last year, in the fourth quarters, he went on a negative streak.
Yes.
Where he missed 19 straight. That's the all-time playoff record for most missed threes in fourth quarters consecutively. 19 in a row. And then against Denver, they're right there, and he goes 1 of 10 from 3 in the combined.
He didn't do biometrics last year.
I guess he didn't, but I'm saying if you can sustain this, you have a whole new weaponry at your disposal where you got to make people respect you.
So far, he's been able to sustain it, right? I mean,
You mean how?
So far, I'm saying this year,
always sustained it for the regular season.
If he can carry it into the playoffs, I don't think from a mental standpoint that he's going from the regular season to the playoffs. All of a sudden, he's gonna forget.
But then again, it don't matter how good LeBron gets at three-point shooting. He's 41%. Yeah, I get it. Every scout report is gonna say, we want him to take that shot.
He with us.
We want him to take that.
Just to your point, real quick, I will never forget the great Greg Popovich. We go back to 2013 and 2014 in those finals against the Spurs. Pop was on the bench waving to the defense, just back off, literally back off him. He would wave him off, just to get off him.
Yeah, you'll take the lesser of two evils.
No, but I mean, that's who he was at that point. He just couldn't shoot it.
And like Paul was saying, they'll do the same thing now.
Yeah, they'll still do that. But you take the lesser of two evils. You don't want LeBron driving down to the basket,
I would agree with that,
and foul trouble and causing havoc. So if he's going to get hot from three, and that's what happened to us when he was in Miami. He got hot from three in the fourth quarter. He started saying this, so hats off, he's going to do that. If he can do that in these playoffs, late in games, they got a shot.
He has always had the capability of getting hot because even in your day, when he got hot, he would go crazy hot. Right. And if we go back, 4 games ago, he made 9 out of 10.
Yeah, he's streaky. That's what we call streaky shooting.
Very streaky. Yeah. But this year, not so much. I mean, if you can shoot 41, 42%, that's big time. That's where you better honor that in the playoffs. I'm going to be fascinated to see how Golden State or whoever it's going to be in these play-in games, are they just going to dare him? Again, the Lakers dared Draymond the other night, and he drains 5 in a row in the first half because the book says just wave at him, right?
Draymond was knocking him down, man. God.
Wasn't he?
It was like, they didn't even run out. They didn't even run out to try to defend him.
Nah.
But he made him pay. And that's what you have to do.
The majority of players' time is shooting threes in practice now. That's all they do.
Back to Paul's point. So you improved your three-point shooting. I'm mystified why he doesn't improve his free throw shooting. I'm just mystified because he's just better than this. He goes in the lab and he fixes his three-point squaring up.
How much more difficult is it? I want to call you Chris Paul. Paul, to shoot a free throw opposed to shooting just a jumper.
Test match. Tied for the lead. We lost the lead. Close, fight harder. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. UAV online. Enemy Molotov. Objective almost complete.